Hey. Um, okay, hello, and thank you. I am doing a lot better. I thought I was going to literally unalive. I don't know. I don't want to say anything crazy in the first 20 seconds. I don't want to lose my 50 cents. You- anyway, so yeah. You know me, I don't always just go with what's in my thumbnail. I do whatever. We all do whatever, right? So I knew it was going to be hard with notifications because I haven't been live in so long, and YouTube doesn't like that. YouTube wants your full attention at all times. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So hello, Ronnie, and hello to the few that are lurking. I think I found somebody that I am going to start reacting to because it's just insane. But hey, Axelot, I hope everything went okay today. I really do. And welcome. Nice to see you. Um, Also, another very good friend of this chat, our anonymous patriot, our favorite right-winged conspiracy nut. We love her because she's not really like far right. She's just a cool right wing, but she's a conspiracy nut like anything. But I love her. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Axelot. I'm glad to hear it. And anyway, prayer, some prayers for her. Send her good vibes. She might pop up in here. But yeah, and if she wants to say what's been going on with her, she can, but I don't like to tell the people's business. But please send her good vibes, okay? And the next time you ever complain about love a good conspiracy nut. I can listen to her go on forever. I love it. So some coffee, decaf. We don't want me going off the rails, do we? No. So yeah, so like I had told you guys in my last one that I was going to be gone maybe like a week, maybe if that. And it was just because I was getting my medication stabilized. Well, while I was doing that, I remember I had to go to like a weird place. It felt like, I'm going to be honest, it felt like a rehab place. And I think there were people there for that. But then there were other people on my wing that were there for what I was like there for. I just wanted to adjust to a different medication. And I thought that was the fastest and best route to take. Da da da. No, I made a very big mistake. On top of that, I caught a bug. If I got out of bed, because I was not, they gave me some medication, and it would like knock me out bad. And so that combined with medication I take for my disease, it made me very drowsy. So excuse me, I went down and would get coffee. And when I would like open the drawer, I mean, you're in the same hospital setting as other people. There's a very bad bug going around. I forget the name of it, but like you could look it up. It starts with an N. Some people call it the quote unquote like stomach flu, but it's a whole hell of a lot worse than that. So I don't know why they let me go so quick. I knew something wasn't right. Like I knew it took longer yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you, Ronnie. That's it. I just couldn't, I knew it was NO. I just couldn't think of it right now. And thanks. Um, I always forget the name of that. It is, oh my God. Oh my God. And mine lasted for so long because I can't fight stuff off that well. So, it lasted forever. And that's why I haven't been live. I thought I would have been okay by last weekend. And I thought, because people are nasty and don't wash their hands, I see it every day. Oh my God, Todd, let me just say, absolutely. And why are they doing the ads, by the way? I just caught that. I hate that. Okay. Yeah, because I am obsessed with that. If I don't want to touch anything, because how many of you see somebody like in the winter or just like from allergies, like wipe their nose with their hand and then touch something? No, 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 no. Some years back, I got really bad. Oh God, you are not joking. The grocery store to me is like walking into hell. I swear to God, I want to put on a full blown bio suit when I walk in there, like a biohazard suit, excuse me. It's just, you go to the grocery store and I'm afraid to touch anything because I know nobody in that store has washed their hands, at least half of them, over half. You are so right. I keep a bottle of Purell in my car, like in the side pocket in the door. I keep Purell right here. I keep Purell in the other side of the apartment. I must reek of alcohol at all times. But, and I know this is going to sound crazy. I like winter because I can wear gloves and not look crazy. Okay. Just putting that out there. And I'm sad that ever since, yes, the C thing that he's talking about, I don't even know what the hell we're allowed to say. And let's be honest, AdSense for me, no, not happening. I don't get the views. When I did get the views, I wasn't family friendly. So, I'm never family friendly. I'm not here to be family friendly. I'm here to speak crazy and truth. Okay. You would think after COVID, people would have gotten better at that. They got worse at cleaning their hands. Absolutely. Because, it's gone. It's gone, guys. It's gone. So with that, so is everything else, right? Okay. And, during that, when that was happening, gas stations were at least putting out plastic gloves so that when you touch where are those? Where are those? So yes, Jill carries gloves in her car at all, non-latex, like medical gloves, I carry them. Purell behind me and wash my hands so often my skin gets dry. Exactly, Axelot. So you know what I do? I have a separate soap that's regular, and then I have a antibiotic soaps because you don't want to use the antibiotic. Oh my God. Hello, Jill. Hello. Well, give me a chance, guys, please. My brain was rotting literally for the last few weeks. Okay. No. It's the fact that the antibacterial. Thank you. Okay. So I separate them because I don't want to use it all the time, but I use it a lot. And my other soaps don't dry. The other soap was a gift. It's a Chanel No. 5. It does not smell like Chanel No. 5, so it doesn't smell perfumey, but it just smells clean. And no, it doesn't dry my skin out. I love it. And I don't usually use bar soap like for my hands, but hey. And also soft soap is a very affordable option, guys, for soap in your bathroom. And that's another thing. Like, yeah, everybody, my son knew in January 2020, the world was going into we used to be so afraid of it too. Yeah, exactly. I am bad enough. You put that in the mix and forget it. I was bad. And the first time I had it, I thought I was literally not going to make it. Thank God I did. The second time wasn't as bad, different variant, who knows? And I know there's a lot of people that don't believe in the vaccinations for it. And you know what? That's on you. I mean, I don't mean that's on you, but for me, no, I got them. I got them because by the time I couldn't go through that again, not that bad, I was like, oh, hell no, and at first I was like, nah. And my dad was working at the time and they were giving it out there, and it was just so much easier than trying to get into the doctors, the CVS's, the whatevers, Personal, I get my vaccines too. Personally. Okay, I got you. I just want to say, Do you remember when I said from now on, I'm going to just say what I want to say? I didn't mean that like, oh, I'm going to go crazy on people. No, we've already heard me tell people about a cattle prod and what to do with themselves, right? Okay. So I think I've said what I wanted to say there, if you get my drift. So, and guys, if you thought I wasn't coming back and you did have a membership and you unmembered, please, I would like it. Not please, I'm not Jacqueline Hill. Okay. Just, if you'd like, come back because this weekend I am doing members only. So I am going to gift out some memberships today. Okay. Anywho, I know that there's some stuff going on and in the community, and personally, I do not want to talk about it, and that's off limits here. So let's just leave it that, okay, alone. Oh God, Todd, yes, sweat. Oh God, he's saying all the things that put me into, my brother. Oh my God, he's gonna have to be unbrothered. Doesn't even have soap in his house or rags or towels. Oh Jesus, it's weird. He refuses to wash his hands, so I don't blame you. I don't blame you. He doesn't go up there for the Todd. Stay right where you are. Barricade yourself from all family that's even been there. Spray them down as they come in the door. The guy in my life, he wants to know how come I have. Hey, how are you? How are you? How are you? And I forgot to ask you guys. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. Okay, excellent. It's just, oh God, I am so OCD. It's ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. I know some people don't like it when their chat things go on the screen, like up, like when I put the comments on stage. So, if you like, I just won't do that. I'll just leave it like this. Oh, I forgot to put my Christmas background on. Okay, for the next one. So I will be trying to load up as many every day as much as I can. This way I get back into the algorithm a little bit. Not that I was like flying through it, but let's get me in there. Okay. Hey, Salty Peach 24. Oh, come on with this. I don't like that they're doing the ats. Okay. I don't like it. But yeah, I hope you all had a good holiday, and I didn't do it this year. I was way too sick. I mean, I think that whole day I literally ate a half a bagel, maybe, if I did, and a couple of grapes. That's it. I was just too sick. Anywho, so yeah. I wanted to make sure I was like close to 100 as I could be before I came on here. I don't want to come on here and be like, yeah, right. Then dead air for like 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I had to be Jill. You know what I mean? You got to be Jill. And of course, I poured my famous Diet Coke. I got my green tea put back in the fridge so I can have Diet Coke and my favorite decaf. No, of course, I'm not sponsored. Don't be ridiculous. But Crazy Cups, if anybody ever got them off of Amazon, I highly recommend them. They don't even have sugar in them, which is awesome because you don't realize how much sugar, coffee spikes your blood sugar. Not that it matters to most people, but I just found that interesting. But anyway, I love the Death by Chocolate coffee. It is like having a treat. And then I put like this most of my creamers, of course, are like no sugar free. And believe me, I've tried a bunch and I found a bunch that are good without sugar. Okay. So it was the first time we cooked Thanksgiving dinner for the family. Oh, the mother-in-law and father-in-law usually do. Father-in-law is hanging out here more often. I get that. We don't mind. He's the best grandpa. Excellent. That's lovely to hear. No, that you guys are there for him and he knows he has got family and all that. Okay. Yeah, I need to try that Death by Chocolate. Sounds awesome. Oh, it is. Hey, stupid round eye. Just Jill is just fucking fabulous. Thank you. And we are glad she's back. Thank you so much, my stupid round eye. I love stupid round eye. He's my favorite stupid round eye. What can I say? Okay. So, sorry. So one of the things that I said I'm going to just say now is because so there's somebody that used to come in our chat, and I enjoyed having this person in our chat. I'm not positive about this, guys, but I think he might have taken off because I always keep politics out, if you get my drift, don't I? I do the best to do that for obvious reasons. We could find politics anywhere and everywhere. We don't need it in our fun time, right? So we don't need it when I'm talking about, little Bo Peep, right? We don't need to bust into a political debate in the middle of, little Bo Peep stories. Okay. So thanks, Todd. So the thing is, so somebody asked me, okay, do you remember when I did I started the video out with the 50-year mortgage, and unfortunately today, and I read this in I want to say Forbes. I know it's in Forbes, but I'm not sure which magazine quote unquote, I'm air quoting, is like, okay, well, this is we're 40 on average. We're about 40 now when we buy a house. We would be 90. Who in the hell is still able to pay a mortgage at 90? 90. Okay. So I just thought that that was one of the worst ideas. Even we give people pats on the back when they pay off a 30-year mortgage. You know what I'm saying? So there's very few generational homes anymore. Like that house that you called home even when you were an adult. Hey there, Anonymous. How you feeling? How you doing? My little conspiracy nut. Used to be a 30-year mortgage and people were buying in their 20s. Exactly. So it worked. It was affordable enough, but still, we all packed them on the back. No, Olaf. What happened is they didn't watch the video yet. And in the comment section, I guess they asked me, due to the thumbnail where I did not go into Truth Social for it, I got it off of X. I don't think that matters. I just didn't want to be hit with stuff. You know how you get things hit you because your devices are spying on you. Oh God, I sound like, you know who I sound like? Anonymous. No, but it's true. It watches what we do and then I don't want to be sent a bunch of nonsense. Okay. By any side, to be honest. Truth. Okay. So, anyway, I used the picture where he had announced about the 50-year mortgage and whatever. And I put WTF over it. And that was my thumbnail. And then my title was 50-year mortgage, whatever. So the person asked me, like, what way do I lean? Blah, blah, blah. And then like ... at the end with like that, thinking emoji. And I answered the question. And I'll tell you what I said. Fuck it. I lean towards the left, but in the past, there have been some things on the right that I agreed with. I mean, whatever way you lean, I don't care. I don't. Okay? I really don't. But whatever way any of us lean, there's always something on the other side that we've agreed with. Okay? Anyway, so that's all I said. But they did say they did not watch the video yet. And I'm like, well, watch it. It's not political. It's just about, it starts out with the 50-year mortgage and then moves on. That's about it. But excuse me. I even asked them, what about you? And I think I was left on red. And so I'm guessing the answer to that. But I really hope that I'm wrong, that this person didn't leave over that, because I mean, it doesn't bother me what scandalous. Oh, shut up. Ooh, I have to change mics. I forgot to do that. Ooh, I'm so sorry, guys. This mic sounds like shit, doesn't it? I'm getting like weird yicky sounds from it. I forgot that it was doing that, so I forgot to change it. So I'll change it after this one, so the next one will be sounding better. Okay, we bought this place in does this sound really bad though? I hope not. Okay. Anyway, I'm just looking at what you guys, a refugee loan for 30 years when they were in their right, a refinance. Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what? I hope the bank is the one that suffered on that one. Ronnie, I do. Oh, thank you, Ronnie. Okay, good. Thanks. Thank you a lot. All right. So, and it really helps kids if they don't have to change schools. Maybe you should have told my parents that when I was coming up. No wonder I was a lunatic on hell on wheels and on foot. No, just kidding. I was a good little girl. No. Okay. All right. Anyway, I hope this person didn't leave. But yeah. Anywho. Okay, so we're going to get into today's topic that was on the thumbnail, and then we'll see where we go from there. You know how we roll here. It's just whatever. But like I said, I did find myself interested in maybe covering someone. So we'll see what happens with the next one. Okay. You might have to give me a second. I might need one extra day to still keep looking into it, but maybe not. I'll probably just look into it tonight and figure it out. Okay. So in this, we have a horrendous economy right now, horrendous. It is terrible. I don't care what side of the political line. I don't care who you think is at fault. That's all nil. Okay, the point is we are in a very bad situation. Us people, we the people, are in a very bad situation unless we come from money or we're fortunate enough to be making a lot of money. Okay. And if you are making a lot of money, one of the nice things I like is those angel trees. I do like those. And no, I did not find out about them from TikTok, because they're only doing it for the views. Okay, let's be honest here. You don't have to record yourself doing good things to do good things, right? Yes, Axelot, the bubble is about to pop. Pop goes the weasel. Never mind. I'm not going there yet. So I am disgusted, and just there were so many things that I had seen while I was sick that I wanted to cover, but literally when I did crawl out of bed and to go to the bathroom or something, I would forget to bring my little notebook or something over by me, because there were so many things, guys, that I wanted to talk about with y'all, and I just can't remember really what they were now. I had fever, I was out of it. Okay. Apparently I watched the whole miniseries and couldn't figure out why there were lines through it, because I don't remember it. It was bad. Okay. So anywho, This thing got to me though. Okay, so recently, with how ugly people are to each other, it's more like a pimple than a bubble filled with poison. Good comment. Woo woo. That's a good comment. Yeah, totally. I agree. I totally agree. And anyway, so Lucinda, I saw something. I forget what it was now, but it was Lucinda related. She's going live multiple times a day, but that's the problem. God, do I have to put God help me, please. Do I have to put my notifications on for this nut? Oh God, no. I know. What is that about? It is strange. It is very strange that she hides them. Well, we all know that she's not right, okay? We all know, okay? So, I just sounded so like, why do influencers talk like this? Like, why do they talk like this all the time? Everything is a question, you know? Oh, God, somebody kill me. All right, I didn't do it that good this time, but whatever. Okay, get past it. My acting skills are nil, all right? Unless I'm wearing like a burlesque outfit and half naked standing on a bar at somebody's party. All right, moving them along. All right. You guys are all like, ugh, chill, please. One day we're going to get Axelot up here. Like, I swear to God, we are. For story times, me and her doing story times. Because you might think Axelot's all innocent and sweet. Well, she is sweet, but you might think she's all innocent, but no. She's had her wild days, trust and believe. So, she's coming up here one day. How would you guys like that? Would you guys like to see Axelot and me go at it for story times? Oh, that would be fun. Okay. Exactly. Oh my God. Yes, Axelot. You think those bastards will jump out of windows like they did in 1920? You know, when crypto collapses and AI flops. All right. Thanks, Salty. She made not God, what the hell's her name? Lucinda. She made a public announcement that she was now a Democrat and said she didn't vote but had secretly planned to vote for Kamala. Does she know that is over? I'm just wondering, like, does she know that part's done? Thanks, Ronnie. I think AI goes meth lab or Skynet, becomes a thing, and humanity is hunted down by Terminators. And you know what? I was just about to say, maybe not that exactly. Good comment, because it has been put out there now that you cannot sue. Nobody can sue anybody or anything that has to do with AI. So there was a guy on TikTok. I saw this on a YouTube video. Don't ask me whose. I have no idea what I was watching. It could have been just on autoplay, whatever. I maybe woke up to it, whatever. And this guy said that, you know, he had heard about it, but didn't know how bad the problem Salty. That she didn't, I'm saying he didn't know what the problem, how bad the AI problem really was. This was something else I wanted to talk about now that I'm thinking. And he turns around and just for fun, he puts his name in the search bar. He gets another him talking like it's him. Like he said it was so creepy because it was like really watching a playback of himself, but he never said those words. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how weird is that? And spreading misinformation, like crazy things, right? So if somebody does that to somebody real big, or you want to sue the person, you can't for 4 more years. Let AI let those billionaires make another few few more $1 billion. And then only then can you sue. That's why I say, hey, let it happen to them. Let it happen to the person who, put that out there, if you get my drift. They're not going to like it. Now they can always say, oh, that was AI. Oh, that was AI. Now everybody who does or says something wrong can say, oh, that was AI. But the problem is sometimes it is, and AI has gotten and is getting so good that it's almost very hard for some people to differentiate it. And soon it's going to get harder. It's going to get better, so it's going to be harder for regular people, and so I just think it's crazy. But this guy said he saw himself saying, I'm like, oh my God, like I wouldn't be able to believe it if I was doing like that kind of thing, and all of a sudden I saw myself saying things I'd never say. Totally insane. Oh, hell to the no. Oh God, I missed everything. God, I hate being sick. She also started a ministry on this is Lucinda, guys. Ministry on Facebook. Oh, help people. And is demanding they do the right thing and send her money. That's the right thing. Okay. She might not be like the people I'm going to refer to today, but in this economy, she wants people to pay. And that's how I come down on, I'm sorry guys if you are into this, but like Joyce Myers and people like that, they're taking people's money in this economy. And I feel like, are you out of your mind? You have enough. Do it for free. If you like to preach and you like to do this stuff, you believe wholeheartedly in it, then take some time and do it for free. Am I wrong? I think AI goes, hold on. Oh yeah, I read that one. AI face detection is a failure though. Thank God. It is awful at identifying people. Also, guys, I don't know if I told you this yet or not. I might have. Watch out for that. Like when you I don't even want to say it because on my phone. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Google something. I don't want my devices to be answering me. They those AI like the Gemini, the AI, the first AI generated answer, do not always go by that. It gets shit a lot wrong. Okay. I won't. Yeah, so and that's fine. Everybody do what you want to do. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I think that some of these people should maybe tone it, the money part down a little bit, Okay. Oh no. Lucinda also found an open oh God. Again? Oh, now it's in the shopping. Oh, Jesus. And she drank it. Oh, that's lovely. Now, even if I saw oh God, and it was open, how the hell do you know somebody didn't put a cigarette out in it? Or God knows what else out in it. What? It's like a dog, like an animal, like a stray, or I don't know, a raccoon or whatever. Are you crazy? I wouldn't even do it if it was closed, okay? And even if it was Diet Coke. One more little thing before we hop in. So apparently coming home from that hospital, I didn't sleep the night before, so I thought I was just tired, but long story short, I'm not going to get into it. I was still feeling the effects of medication that they gave me like 2 days before. It was a total failure. Anywho, but I was thirsty, and it was quite a ride. There was a gas station, and stopped at it to get, you know what, Diet Coke out of the fountain with nice chopped ice. Oh, yeah, right? I'm thinking, yes, yes, all right. So, guess what? Out of all of them they had, they were out. It was out of order, the Diet Coke. Okay, I said, Jill, just calm yourself down for a minute. All right. Then I looked, no Diet Dr. Pepper. That was out of order too. That would have been like my second go-to. Then I finally went, because I'm sorry, the prices on the 20 ounces are ridiculous, but I didn't care. Okay. I hadn't had Diet Coke in days. All right. So I went over there and I was going to do it, but instead I tried something different. Something I think I tried once though. It's the Coke Zero Cherry. It's pretty damn good. you, t- you took a guess at what I was going for, didn't you? That's right. Love that little emoji I made. Okay. She drank it. I know that's so disgusting. I can't. I just can't. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. So let's go back to the fact that our economy is shit, and there are people out there that have to decide whether or not to give their kids Christmas or put gas in their vehicle. There are some people that couldn't even afford Christmas trees this year. Okay. Just let's all keep that in mind. Okay. As we go into this. So, first of all, I got real tired a long time ago of these influencers selling, shilling, always, which is one of the reasons that I kind of stopped doing Instagram, because I had affiliate codes, but I would only take the ones that I really liked, like for real liked, because people would always be like, what do you use under your eyes? Oh my God, and now we're talking about like when I'd go live, there was no filters. Because I don't believe in filters when you're trying to show people makeup, certain makeup looks or something like that, or swatching a palette for them, whatever, right? That's wrong. Okay. It's just dead ass wrong. So I got tired of it. I got tired. And I said, I am not going to lose. Yeah. Or trust. Stupid round eye. I feel like I'm calling you a name. But yeah, I'm with you on that. And the ones that think they are so, entitled. I have a true crime one coming up, probably I want to do it for members only, but like I said, a lot of the members only members are, I don't think, hung on, so we'll see how I do it. But it is such an interesting story, guys. It's something I was looking into while I was laid up. Yes, I was laid up. Just not laid, that's all. Anyway, moving along. They never will, because they don't even believe what they preach. They're cons. That's why they're televangelists. I personally agree with that, but if people want to watch, go ahead, watch. Everybody has the right to do what they want to do, but that's my personal thought on it. Okay. So, I think in a lot of cases, when people get a taste of money, they change. So do their values. You know what I mean? Okay. We've seen it on YouTube. Who have we seen it with? Especially in the beauty space. Now, come on, Olap. We were both on that guru gossip thing. I'm so mad that's gone. They should start a new one for the new wave. They deserve it too. Okay, let's be honest. But all right, let's go. Let's go. Let's roll. All right. I have so many tabs open. If you support televangelists, then you I won't tell you what you are on Jill's channel. What? Wait, what? Wait. If you support televangelists, then you I won't tell you what you are on Jill's channel. Oh, I got you. Okay. Yes, please don't. Thank you. Okay. Support and viewing are two different things, though. Always remember that. But I guess viewing is supporting. Whatever. Like I said, do what y'all do, you know. So, anyway. Okay, let me find myself. They took like, you know, my computer did like a thingamajiggy, and they took away my Google bar in my Chrome browser. You know, they took it away and I cannot get it back. I didn't realize it right off the, you know, whatever. I'll complain about that later. All right. All right, let's go here first. Okay. So here we go, guys. We've got Jaclyn Hill. I like that I'm able to go into this without, you know, signing on. Look at this, her links. Of course, she has to have a fucking link. God forbid. Oh my God, right? All right, so now we all have seen this one. And if you haven't, hold on, I'm just looking. That's what I believe too. Made up. Okay. I have my spiritual side, but no, I don't believe in for myself, I don't like organized religion. And we'll get into that another day. Okay. Anyway, maybe, probably not. All right. So maybe in a members only, I'll talk about it because, you know, I jump from. Okay, so she got 1.5 million views here, right? Now this is.
So I hear that you guys want to see more makeup. You miss the teaching, you miss the learning, you miss the sit down, communication, conversation, connection. And that is music to my ears because that is what I miss and that is what I love. And that's why I started doing this in the first place.
Why doesn't it? Oh, thank you. Okay, the thing here is she's been being told this shit for such a fucking long time. Okay, like seriously. She knew for a long time what people wanted to see. All right, let's be honest. All right. So when she did that, she got herself views. This one here, I think she was dyeing her brows.
Let's dye my eyebrows together. I've actually never done this, so I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but let's just hope for the best. I just really miss how dark my eyebrows used to be. Like 5 years ago, my eyebrows were like borderline black. They were so natural.
Well, you know, when you use a pencil that makes them black, also, that usually happens. Because, you know, anxiety, that's the hairy lipstick lady. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, me too, Olaf. I loved Guru Gossip.
But before that, I'm like, let me see what happens if I dye my eyebrows. The
first place you did your thing on her.
Okay, I'm just going in raw dog. Okay. I'm looking at the instructions. So I feel like I've seen
enough
TikToks to know what to do. So.
All right. So when she does these kind of things, yeah, she did get more, probably because it's what people want to see. But why did it take you so long? I mean, people have been telling you this for a long ass fucking time, Jaclyn. Now, here she says, I'm not even going to put it on, but here she says, I've been sitting in bed for 30 minutes, just scrolling, I'm hear you, I'm listening, right? So I'm guessing that we've all seen this, but if you haven't, here you go. Let's keep in mind, though, that the tree behind her is her bedroom Christmas tree. You know, like the families that, and I am going to bring up comments. That's my favorite part. This is her her bedroom, and this is her bedroom Christmas tree, while other people are worried that they can't even afford a damn tree. I mean, like, when I was a child, that would have been devastating to me. Fortunately, very fortunately, we had it, you know, when I was growing up, at least. You know what I mean? And I could never imagine how hard that must be for, like, these parents to try to decide whether or not to give their children Christmas or food, or it almost brings tears to my eyes. It really does. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Why am I having, just hit it with my finger.
I want to talk about something that I feel like maybe is a little controversial, maybe not, but I feel like no one really talks about it on social media. At least I don't see this conversation being had. But I think about this every day. And this is coming from like an old school beauty content creator. I started on YouTube 14 years ago. Like, that is insane. I have been here for every single era, consistently uploading, downloading every new platform, like watch the birth of TikTok. You know, like I remember when Instagram became a thing, I was already on YouTube when Instagram became a thing, and I downloaded Instagram, and like it was like this new app, and we were posting the square photos. Like, I've been here for all of it. And I feel like we're in such a weird place on social media as content creators.
Sorry, I can't speed this up.
I am like fighting. I feel like I am like trying to run through mud to connect with my followers at this point. I feel like there are so many bots, and I feel like these apps are now controlling who views my videos. And I feel like I get punished and penalized.
Oh, whoops. Just listen to the end of the sentence.
For not showing up and creating all the time. In the sense of, I took off, like, I didn't post a TikTok, I think, for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, maybe. Like, sorry, shit, life happens. I've been doing this for 14 years. Maybe I'm a little burnt out, God forbid. But then I come back to TikTok, and it's like I'm put in like this TikTok jail where my views.
Yes, I do a lot.
Shit. No one is.
I can't think of her name right now, but yes. They talk about how famous televangelists were always contacts her trying to get. God, what was her name? And I still find it appalling, though, what happened to like the daughter and all that. It was just such an appalling story. Okay. All right. And if anyone wants to know what I'm talking about, just look at Olap's comment, please. Okay. First of all, Jacqueline, she's like, it's like you get punished for not, you know, if you don't upload, you know, put content out for like 2 weeks. So I've been doing this for 14 years. Maybe I'm a little burnt out. Maybe, honey, you should just take your money and live your life and stay the fuck off social media, other than like maybe X. But, you know, it's done. You are no longer relatable. The very, very, very first, many years ago, videos I put in for a tutorial, like, I didn't understand, like, okay, so you guys know I'm in recovery, all that stuff, right? Well, after literally a couple of years into recovery, I started wanting to make myself feel better about myself, because I knew one of my problems was self-esteem. So, okay, so let's do some makeup, right? So I go on to, you know, oh no, no problem there. Good to see you again, but hey, how are you, Monica? Came to say hi. It's time for me to sleep. I know it's not a good time for you. Have a good day, guys. Well, thank you. Do me the favor of hitting a thumbs up on your way out, honey, if you can, please. Thank you. Hopefully it'll be a better time for you next time. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Okay. So she says, I've been doing this for 14 years. All right. So anyway, sorry, I got derailed for a second. Okay. So the first thing, I forget what I was looking for, but whatever it was like something to do with beauty. Okay. So I hit, and the first video that came up was a Jaclyn Hill video, and it was like a little older than what she was doing at that exact time. And she had a totally great personality. She was in her bathroom. She was like showing, like, like normal people. And I did see comments underneath that said, this is the Jaclyn I loved. I know you have brand deals and all that now. And like, I didn't know that happened with YouTube. Like, seriously, guys, I was like not on this route, you know what I'm saying? Because I was either using, yes, I actually didn't think I liked her, Salty Kathleen Lights, but then now I think I kind of do, because she stays out of shit. You know what I'm saying? She stays out of crap, and I like that. Until this day, her content, from what I gather and what I checked in on once, was still makeup. And show, you don't feel like you're on damn QVC, all right? Well, Jaclyn Hill, once I really started getting into all this, it was like going down a rabbit hole. Also, at the same time, there were tutorials and stuff like that. You barely find that anymore. You have to go to smaller channels for that. Otherwise, you're being sold to constantly, which I can't stand TikTok, because let's be honest, guys, if you scroll through it, I agree, Ola. If you scroll through TikTok with the actual, like, real so-called being influenced by influencers madness. I like that. It is like, it's like QVC. It's like nonstop infomercial, unless they're doing their makeup and just doing it. Like, I do like some of the true crime. There's Bailey, I forget her last name, Serene, or whatever. I am her, and there's a Brit girl too that does it. She puts her makeup on. She does not talk about makeup. She just talks about the case, and she researches it very, very well. I give her so much credit. Okay. I can't edit for the life of me. So look, it's like, I was going to just make a video and see if anybody watched it. As I just put a QVC bacon wrapped cheese stuffed chicken breast in the oven. Oh my God, I love you guys. Did somebody have to look the other way for that bacon? Just curious. You know what I mean? Okay. Anyway, so the point is that it's ridiculous. Okay. Now, she's sitting here telling everybody that, okay, you've been doing this for 14 years and you don't know that the algorithm works. Like, I was afraid nobody was going to show up, because I have been gone so long that first of all, let's be honest, I don't have like the highest amount of people coming in here anymore. And that's fine. I mean, like, if you enjoy me, or my content, or I mean, but I loved it. I get you. I know. Oh, I still don't like her a lot. And I'll show you why in a minute. Actually. So, you know that the algorithms do this. You know this. I know this. I mean, you are a so-called professional. I'm just a girl with a microphone talking shit. Okay? Reacting to things I find interesting. I just try to be entertaining to others so that I don't have to annoy family members and friends yapping away while they're trying to watch something. They said, why don't you make a fucking reaction channel so you don't have to do this while I'm trying to watch TV? Fine, I said. That's just fine. I liked Laura Lee, Toddy, and what's his face? I'm going to guess you mean Manny MUA, maybe? What's his face? I love that. God, or like me, whatchamacallit. Yeah. YouTube fake true crime where every crime has a green hoodie suspect. No, not like that. Not like that. YouTube picture has a green hoodie suspect. The guy walking down the street with the green hoodie, black hoodie, and a pair of jeans. You know. Anyway, so the one I'm talking about, she does really good stuff. This brick girl. I'll get to her name. I'll put it underneath at some point. Like, I just can't think of it right now. Damn it. All right. So Danielle something. Danielle Kirsty, Kirsty. She makes very good content, in my opinion. So if you want to check her out, shout out to her. All right. Anywho. So, back to this. She knows how the algorithm works. She knows if you take time off that the algorithms don't push you out. Also, if not that many people watch your content, it sends it to a certain amount of people. Then it'll, if people watch it and enjoy it, okay, then they'll send it to more people. But it doesn't send it to even all your followers. Okay, that has to be earned. They'll send it to the ones that watch it more often first. Okay. Anyway, so she should know this by now. And meanwhile, she's standing in front of a $900 tree. And in my opinion, it looks like the Charlie Brown tree all grown up. Okay. Let's be honest. Okay. $900 for that. Are you kidding? What? And why do you need a tree up in your room? I don't get it. For what? For your quote unquote content? Okay. She doesn't understand that people aren't, the algorithm is holding her back because people are not watching her content because it's not relatable. It's just not relatable. Of the cruelty of people on the internet. Oh God, you're terrible. That was a proud moment. Not ashamed to admit it. Oh God, a lot. Oh my God. Love it. Okay. So, all right. I hate the way they did this tab. Oh, wait, what? Hello? How do we get back now? Oh my God. What did they do? Oh, there we go. Okay. It just wasn't clicked in the exact spot. Okay. And she's wearing like $150 sweatshirt, and she'll probably never wear it again. First of all, that's an influencer-y type brand. Okay. It's just, you're running around in a shirt with some other person's name on it that nobody knows who really they are. And what? You know what I'm saying? And people are standing online waiting for this crap. Are you kidding me? Oh, stop yourself. I mean, Oh, God, I could barely wait online to get tampons. I mean, are you serious? All right. So let's take a little look-see, though, at some of these. So basically, she was like complaining to her viewers about it and going on and on and on. Now, you have to adjust to current climate. We're gravitating toward influencers like Shelby Ann. I don't know who that is. Because their content feels real and relatable. See, that is the key word here, guys. Relatable. Don't you guys like to see people who are relatable? Yes, I used to watch Smokey Glow a lot more. True crime on YouTube lost its integrity when Joseph Morris, Molly Gold. Oh no, I don't watch that. That's in my opinion, crama. The bunch of drama and nonsense. No. I watch I know that the first one I mentioned, the Bailey girl, she actually won for best documentary. And then one year, and then she passed it on to Swoop, who won the next best documentaries on here. So I'm sorry, I'm just looking at everybody. No, I don't. I like watching cows mostly. Well, she kind of is, but not a lol cow. That was mean. Oh, Jill, that was so mean. Oh my God. Please take that back. I'm taking that back. That was horrible. Okay. We're tired of watching influencers rub their wealth in our faces. Actually, I'm not going to hit. Study Jackie Ina. She has transitioned beautifully. Her content is engaging, honest. I have no idea if that's true or not, so I'm moving along. Translation. Translation. You aren't funding my extravagant lifestyle properly anymore, and I'm mad. Absolutely true. So, after making this ridiculous video, then she was like, I'm hearing you. I'm this, I'm that. Now let's see why people weren't watching her content. Shall we, guys? Shall we? Let's go to Thanksgiving. Well, Friendsgiving. You ready, guys? All right. And if you never liked Laura Lee,
Jordan and I are hosting our first ever Friendsgiving here in California, which is so exciting because I used to host so much back in Tampa, but I just haven't felt like I had it in me to host at this capacity. You'll see what I mean when we go downstairs and I show you everything that we've put together. And we planned it so last minute. I was just like, let's do a Friendsgiving. And some of our really good friends are actually out of town traveling to see their family this week. So you'll see there's a few faces that we'll be missing, but we still have 18 guests of just great, close friends, people that we've met since we moved to California.
Let's keep in mind that I said it before, I'm going to say it again. There are some people that just couldn't even afford to do a Thanksgiving this year, guys. All right? They just couldn't even afford it. So I go on.
California, people that we've known for years, California family to us. And yeah, I'm so excited. So I thought I would bring you guys along.
I don't think
you're our
there's
friend
any
as well.
new
So
friends.
Come hang out with us at our Friendsgiving.
That was done sloppy.
Did you get a bartender? Okay, so because I asked everyone to take their shoes off in our house, I got this basket by the front door and I filled it with barefoot dream socks.
There it is, guys. Shilling the socks. That was paid. You know what I'm saying? She just got paid for that nonsense. Exactly. She still must make money. These flexes. Exactly. Now they're just doing like ridiculous crap that I've ever seen. By the way, guys, there's a great channel I want to give a shout out to. Okay, so the guy who did, I don't know his name. I'm sorry. I just I came across this channel while I was sick and I followed it. The channel is called Unfollowed. The guy who does it does the Dad Challenge podcast. It's a channel against family vlogging. Okay. And now he does this channel that it's like, why are you following these assholes? You know, and he'll pick certain people. And it's funny because he'll find like people like Tara's World, $25,000 a month and 17 for the mortgage. And since she's high risk, 17,000 of it is only going to I'm sorry. You know what I'm talking about. Oh my God, help me out here, guys. It's not even going towards the actual price. It's going towards the not the taxes. Oh my God, the word escaped me, guys. I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. I hope so. It'll come to my head. All right, so it's like she did a whole bunch of shit to try to get people to watch her, whatever. And he just discovered her, and I think he's gonna do his thing. But whatever. It's a good channel. It's called Unfollowed. All right, back to this nonsense. Now, let's keep in mind again, she just got paid for those damn socks. So this is not a Friendsgiving or a Thanksgiving. This is a collaboration for content. Let's keep that in mind. There are so many child exploiters and preds on YouTube. It's amazing. There are fake true crime people that openly use PDF file code words. Oh, yeah, especially in the comments too. Okay. So, all right, let's go.
Marty, the only animal here this evening. Okay, so a ton of my guests.
Oh, we all have this. Who doesn't have this, guys?
So I stocked the cellar with Santa margaritas, but I forgot to put them in the refrigerator.
Yeah, so because it just looks so pretty when it's all full, doesn't it, guys?
I love the socks idea.
That's right. Ron.
My lip adding a little bit more to my. Hold on, we're going like this. Wait. Oh my God, I'm horny!
What the hell?
I am.
It was Laura Lee. There, did you see our Laura Lee looking all grown up with her dark hair? Oh, we got Kylie. Gotta have some Kylie in there, right? Just first of all, there's got to be about $10,000 worth of flowers on that table, or at least like 5,000, probably more, 7,000. Okay. Oh God, that first comment's already making me sick. Okay, so I mean, how many of us, let's be real here, can relate to this right now? How many? I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just reading some comments here on the chat, our chat. So, I can't relate to this anymore. Like, this is crazy. And this is why people are scrolling past her. People tried telling her, look, it's not relatable. I can't afford to put gas in my car. So I your content is not relatable anymore. I don't want to see your furniture. I don't want to see your I forget something else, whatever. They don't want to see this shit. Like, because that's what her content is. It's not just because they can't handle what's in the background. It's because she is showing it off in her, content. Okay. Just do one little thing I want to get.
The queen and the king is here. My Middle Eastern brother.
They are so phony. She is acting so damn phony. The gold flatware. Look at this. The phones are out. Content's being created.
Such good friends in the last year of living here.
Oh,
We're grateful for all of you. We love you so much.
Mary.
I think the best
I
sushi
can't.
we've ever had.
We're about to drop our first course of the night. It's going to be a spicy toro crispy rice. On the top, we're going to be using cocoa.
Okay, enough. We got to move on. Okay, so you see, like, can you imagine how can it be that people are not I relate more to Will Smith. It's just, this is insane. I mean, let me tell you something. Classy people with class and money, they don't do this. They also don't like wear clothes that have the brand written all over it. Okay, that is not a thing. That would be considered obnoxious. I'm just putting that out there. Not like, me and my billionaire circle that I hang out in. Okay, so let's do this. I mean, it's just crazy. So I want to go to some of the God, this clicker thing is getting on my nerves. I only torture myself. Okay. Oh my God. Everybody's leaving. Somebody must have went live, or I bored them. Okay. That's all right. That's okay. All right. So for those of you that are still watching, let's move along to now. There's Michaela also, but I might just kind of brush through that real quick when I'm done here, because she is another one. No, I'm not doing makeup here. I'm just talking about how out of touch they have. These people have become. It's not just them. I'm just using them as an example, if you get my drift. Okay, just drift, because it's not just in the makeup world. It's happening in every corner of, social media. So like, that's why I think people might be thinking, okay, this is like about makeup. It's far from about makeup. But people that originally started following Jaclyn Hill, that was her thing. That's the niche she was in, was makeup. So what happened? She sat there and talked about, I loved talking about makeup. I loved doing this, but what you haven't been. So watch these. Oh God, so-called Google search. Is this the one? Yeah, I think this is it. Oh, wait. Share screen. Yeah. Hashtag. Okay. Okay. This is hilarious. All right. So this is other people like talking some shit. All right. Now, okay, let's see this one. Why am I not getting engagement views like I did before? So that goes down, right? Look what she's doing. Showing off what she's got. I had to decide. I have $17 till I get paid next Monday. Should I eat ramen noodles or bread and butter? Why aren't the poor people watching me, bitches? I have to decide bills or Christmas or my. That is fucking like ridiculous. I mean, this is what she wants people to think that and it's not just her. It is so many other people too. I just didn't have time to go through all the niches. You know what I'm saying? But relatable. Just because you've made it and you've got the money, you do not have to flaunt it. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. So, there it goes. Okay. Literally, this is some of the comments under this one. That, because this isn't a Jaclyn Hill video, this is somebody, who did their thing over it. Okay. Literally ate baked potatoes for a week, just butter. Because we're starving and struggling, Jaclyn. Literally, my bank, oh God. Jess. My kids have an Amazon wish list because we have to choose between buying my medication and groceries because I'm crippled now. Nothing she does anymore is relatable ever. Valerie, idiot. Haley, laughing. Okay, let's see. I think she's just unlikable. So relatable to have a supermarket-sized pantry. Oh my God, that's her pantry? That was her pantry. Oh my Jesus Christ, let me out of here. Okay. So, it's like, what the fuck has happened? Where are the relatable people? This is just an example, and I think we're going to do something else now so that we can get out of this genre. But I did want to bring this up, that it is... I mean, if you get a chance to look at some of these ones that are like telling her how it is, and like she'll always bring up how she has been on food stamps, before. Like, just humble yourself, Jaclyn. Humble yourself. Everybody knows that this shit doesn't last forever if this is the road you take, right? Okay, let's go back here. Let's get rid of this. Remove. Okay, let's react to some good shit here. Let's see. I always have something up here. Believe that. Make sure I don't go into my schooling. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, it's that same cop. That's right. I meant to do that one like right after. Okay, so give me one. I don't know how long this one is. I don't know where to go. Maybe we'll go here. Yeah, let's go here. No, wait, where's the... Yeah, that's one it. All right. My God, you guys can hear me thinking. That's terrible. It's almost frightening, isn't it? All right, let's go. Let's move along now. I have so many tabs. Here it is. Okay.
His car, reading a book, waiting out a thunderstorm.
Remember this guy? No? I mean, I thought this was the original. Okay, but whatever. Let's see what happens.
In the parking lot of a gas station.
And by the way, this is the civil rights attorney channel. Okay. It's a great channel. Great content.
I'm concerned because you've been out here for a couple hours. I want to make sure you're okay.
Okay.
You got some ID on you?
I can move if you want. I'm just resting.
I know. I'm not accusing you of anything. They want to check on you. I just want to know who I'm talking to. That's all.
Even though he had committed no crime and offered numerous times to leave, these cops refused to let him leave because they wanted his ID.
I'm just passing through, sir.
Okay. I need your ID.
Did I commit a crime?
You're loitering.
If I'm trespassing.
Yes, you are, because you've been here for hours. I need your ID.
The cop said just because they got a call from the woman working inside the gas station who did not allege that any crime had occurred.
It was pouring down raining, so I was like, maybe they just needed to pull over, but come in and say something. We open at 6 a.m. I don't know what the hell you doing. I mean, he hasn't came in here and did anything.
That entitled them to obtain this guy's ID, whether he wanted to give it to them or not. But this guy knew that he had done nothing wrong and that his constitutional rights were being violated, and so he made the choice to exercise his rights.
I'm just trying to protect my constitutional rights. But us asking you to identify yourself isn't a violation of your constitutional rights. It's not, because you're required to identify yourself while we're investigating the nature of the call.
Well,
I'm sorry, guys. I can't remember exactly about this cop from, it's been like a little bit since I went live. But I do remember that this guy was a total prick. And I did follow up, by the way. I had been following up on this guy through another channel, not, this cop. And he is in some shit. I think he got fired. So I'm almost positive. I will update you for sure next time. Okay. But this is the same cop that was doing dirty the last time we did this. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know we were going to do this one. I just decided now.
Oh, the court in Georgia has spoken. Were the cops right here, or were they wrong? So these brave, Constitution-loving cops arrested this innocent man.
We're going to go to jail. All right, put your hands on your back, please.
And I did a video on this about 5 months ago, which went almost to 3 million views. Well, I heard from his lawyer today. There's a huge update. The court in Georgia has now ruled on the criminal case. So in the end, who was right about this? The cops or this guy from New York whom they thought was suspicious? This is John Cho. He's from New York City. He's a member of the Religious Society of Friends. He was traveling south on February 16th, 2025, and he was planning to worship at the Athens Friend Meeting in Clark County, Georgia. On his way to the meeting, it began to rain heavily, and he stopped at a Murphy USA gas station to wait out the thunderstorm. After parking his car, he read a book called Sky Full of Elephants by Sibo Campbell. This is the actual gas station that he stopped at, Murphy USA gas station in Athens, Georgia, along this busy highway right across the street from a Walmart. John was interrupted by a knock on his car door by police officers who just had to have that crack. They had to have that ID.
I'm just stopping.
Crack. Did you see Did you see the picture? Okay?
Yeah, there's people that are concerned because you've been out here for a couple hours. They want to make sure you're okay.
Okay.
You got some ID on you?
Yeah, I do, but I can move if you want.
You don't. I'm not saying you have to.
I'm just resting.
I know. I'm not accusing you of anything. They want us to check on you. I just want to know who I'm talking to. That's all.
I'm just passing.
I would just show him my license
did I
and
get a crime?
have
you're
it
loitering.
Done. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm trespassing,
it went further than
yes,
that.
you are, because you've been here for hours.
Are you gonna arrest me?
Do I need? Do I need to?
I don't know. I didn't.
Okay, you need to identify yourself. Please provide me your identification.
Officer, if I committed a crime,
yes, it's called trespassing and loitering. That's a crime.
That woman doesn't want him gone. That's a lie right there.
Okay, it doesn't matter what you believe.
In Georgia, like most other states, the trespassing law requires that he enter the property with knowledge that he's been trespassed from it or not supposed to be there.
That makes sense.
He had not been trespassed from the property. Police officers cannot forcibly detain you without reasonable suspicion that you have committed some crime. And then all the questions that he answered alleviated any other hunches that the officers may have had that he was casing out the joint or anything like that. He clearly was not. They knew that he was not. They just were upset that he asserted his rights, and they thought that was suspicious. Reasonable suspicion to forcibly ID somebody cannot be the fact that they asserted their Fourth Amendment rights. That's not illegal. That's protected activity.
You need to provide your ID.
All I was doing, officer, was reading a book.
I need your ID.
I mean, you're gonna arrest me because
if you don't provide your ID, I will.
Just for parking my car?
For trespassing and loitering. You've been here for hours. That's not normal behavior.
I just.
It's not normal behavior. I need your ID.
I don't know what you mean by normal behavior. Is that
people don't park in gas stations for hours. They come get gas and they leave. They come to the store, grab something and leave. You've been here for hours. I need your ID.
I've actually been doing this for.
Give me your ID, or you're going to be detained.
Okay. It's not that it's not okay. What would you rather have, guys? Somebody who's absolutely exhausted driving on the road, whose eyes are like maybe closing and they have to pull somewhere and sit. Where are you supposed to pull anymore? I mean, I would be afraid to pull in a rest stop, quote unquote, like, it's creepy. Okay, let's just be honest. It's creepy. And things have happened in those places for long, I know I sound like a lunatic, but whatever. So, okay. Then the other thing is like, there's there was heavy rainfall and he was tired. Best move to make is to do that. So the best thing he also did was get out of the driver's seat if he was going to fall asleep. Doesn't that make sense? It doesn't look good when this seems to happen to people of color or people of anything other than pure white. Okay. Unreal. Okay.
You're gonna arrest me?
Potentially, yes. I'm trying to provide you an opportunity. No, I already explained to you why we're here.
But I would end this.
Provide your ID.
Showing my ID.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Provide your ID.
I'm not required to.
Yes, you are.
See,
when we're investigating.
Come on, Snowden. Just show your ID.
Yes, we are.
Sergeant?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna get out of the car. Okay. Please don't
fuck my car
I'm
up.
just getting out of the car.
Okay, I still need your ID. You're going to provide an ID. I'm going to now keep your door open.
Okay.
I'm going to know who I'm talking to.
I just want to let you know
ID.
I'm not a threat to you guys. I have no weapons.
Okay, great.
I'm just reading a book in my car.
Sir, we could have been dealt with this.
If you want to talk to your sergeants, I'm perfectly happy to wait. I'm not a threat to you guys.
I didn't say you were a threat.
I'm not resisting arrest.
The issue is not that we believe you're a threat. The issue is that we received a complaint that you've been out here for a long time.
I just parked my car to read a book.
I understand that, but
I agree about
unsafe to drive.
So
them later.
The nature of the complaint, and we're out here. You need to provide us with identification so we know who we're talking to.
He said because of the nature of the complaint and because we're out here, we have to know who we're talking to. Okay, then what was the nature of the complaint? 20 or so minutes later, the officer goes inside the gas station and he talks to the employee working behind the counter. That's who called them. And through that conversation, we can see that no criminal conduct was alleged at all. She just called because he had been in their parking lot since approximately 5:45, and he hadn't come into the store, though she acknowledged that it had been raining.
Morning. I don't know. He's being difficult. Do you want to bar him?
No.
He's coming from. No. He's not even from here. He's from New York. So I don't know what he's got going on.
I mean, I wasn't even about Hollywood. It's like every weekend, this is something that's happening to me.
Yeah,
like
last weekend.
Yeah, last Saturday, I was sitting on pump 7 for about an hour.
Yeah, no, that's not normal behavior.
Yeah, but at a pump is different.
And he's been out there since about 5:45.
Okay.
So you're gonna see what they're doing.
Maybe they just needed to pull over, but
This way they can arrest him and get it. Now they get his ID.
Yeah, no, I get it. That's you tucked in the corner. It's like that's how things. I get it.
You
do you want to bar him or do you want? What do you want to do?
I mean,
you can. It's up to you.
So there really wasn't a problem at all. No crime had occurred. Notice that the officer did not tell her that the guy had been begging them basically to leave the property. Instead, here the officers solicit and try to convince her basically to trespass him from the property.
Yeah,
and the reason that they're doing
that
is so that they can manufacture a reason that they would need to have his ID for their quote unquote investigation.
I mean, I don't work for the store.
I mean, he hasn't came in here and did anything, but I don't want to bar him for no reason. But hell, I need him to get off this property.
Okay.
Go somewhere else.
Oh shit,
I
girl!
go ahead and bar him because he's gonna come back and say you're the one called the cops.
No.
I mean, I don't know this guy. He's not from here. He's from New York. So
I
really
really
want to bar him.
I'm scared.
I get it. It's a crazy world we live in.
Oh, you dirty dog! You seen what he did there, right? Oh my god! How many cop cars do they need for this? 3?
Yeah, they want to bar him.
You want to bar him?
Yeah.
Trying to explain to you the nature of our investigation.
Here's the thing, Chef.
Investigation.
They want to bar you from the property. Okay, that's on them. That's their right to do.
Oh,
so in order
yeah,
to
that
do
was
that,
on
at
them,
this point in
right?
time,
Okay.
it is a criminal trespass warning. Okay, it's not an arrest. However, it is something where we do need your ID so that you can fill out the paperwork.
It was all for that.
That you are barred from this property. Okay.
This guy.
So at this point in time, because they want to
This
do
one
that, we are
here
going to need your ID.
loves.
I just
that
need to fully understand what's going on. So I parked my car here during the rain. They called you, I don't know exactly when, but when you guys arrived, you asked my ID.
Mm-hmm.
I refused to give my ID because I didn't believe I
Doesn't
didn't do
matter.
wrong.
Just now you're fucked.
But now you went to the manager or whoever.
Looked her
this
into
person is,
it.
And they are asking for a bar. I just trying to explain.
Me either. Me either.
So what they're doing is they are barring you. They are trespassing you from the property. Which means if you return back here, then you will be arrested for
when I was in college.
Okay? So for that process, we will need your ID. Okay.
So just so I understand, they're asking me to leave.
No, they're telling you you're not back allowed on this property. They're making an official report.
Just say yes.
That you're not allowed on this property.
Okay, I haven't been here before.
It doesn't matter, sir. No, you keep on trying to string it along.
You keep trying to understand, but we're explaining to you the process.
And you just keep on going in circles.
So,
We're not going to keep
and
doing
you keep going back to the point that we've already explained. All right. So here's the thing.
My head's gonna pop off. I
put it in the
I'm not
system.
sure, but it
We
might.
trespass you from the property. You're on your way. You're never going to return here again, so it's not going to be a problem for you, right?
I
so
wasn't
we
planning to
make it
come back.
official, and we move on, and that's that. That's the end of it right there. Okay.
Sir, I was not planning to come back here.
Okay. But we have to make it official still for their request. Now, if you don't like that, you can call into corporate and you can complain about that.
I don't know what this company is.
It's Murphy's.
Okay.
Okay. It's the Murphy's gas station.
Jesus, Mary.
Right now, the people that are on site who are the ones that have the authority to do that, that's what they want to do. Okay.
Yeah,
So we're
because
gonna move
you
forward
talked
with
them
that
into
process.
it. I know. So do I.
Right.
I feel really
We're gonna
bad
go to jail.
for this
All
guy.
right, put your hands on your back, please. Thank you.
What in hell? Whoa. Wait a minute. They're not just giving him a ticket and telling him he's trespassed now.
I don't
Do the
know if I can do
paperwork
that on a-
and go? What in the
You
holy
say,
hell
man,
is
anything
going
else
on
you can poke,
here?
stick, or cut me?
No, I don't have anything sharp.
So he was arrested here. He
I
was
don't
taken to
believe it.
jail and he was forced to spend thousands of dollars to hire a criminal defense attorney to defend against those
And I
criminal
bet
charges.
you that girl
a couple of
didn't
weeks ago,
realize
on
how
September
far it
3rd,
went.
the court where this is pending issued an order ruling on the motion to dismiss that was filed by Mr. Cho, based on the Fourth Amendment violations
good for
that I
him.
had discussed in the last video. This is
Rob
the order
fucking
on that
O,
motion
man.
to suppress. It says that on July 22nd of this year, there had been a hearing in this case. It notes that the main officer involved here is Clark County Officer John LaValle of the Athens-Clarke County Police Department. The order states that the court heard testimony from Officer LaValle and also reviewed Officer LaValle's body cam footage. The court also admitted into evidence the 911 call that was made by the gas station employee. The court found that during the initial 911 call from the clerk at the Murphy USA gas station, the clerk stated, quote, "A car has been sitting in the parking lot for over an hour and that she does not want to approach the vehicle." After giving the 911 operator a description of the car, the clerk stated, quote, "I don't know if they are handicapped or if they fell asleep or if they are okay. I don't know what they are doing." After the operator asked the clerk if she wants the car to leave, the clerk initially agrees, but then clarifies, "I guess I'm rather trying to make sure they're okay. There's too much going on in the world now. They haven't came in and said anything about needing to sit there for a while, so I don't know why they're there." The court found that the call was made primarily out of concern for the safety and well-being of Mr. Cho, not for the purpose of reporting suspected criminal activity that's occurring on the property. The court found that this 911 call failed to provide articulable facts that give rise to suspicion of any specific criminal conduct. Mr. Cho's mere presence in his car at the gas station parking lot, even if for an extended period of time, is insufficient standing alone to suspect criminal behavior. The court further noted it appears that Officer LaValle was operating off some hunch or inclination that the defendant was loitering based on the length of time he had been parked at the gas station. However, Officer LaValle had no affirmative evidence that any of Mr. Cho's actions warranted a justifiable and reasonable alarm or created concern for the safety of persons or property in the vicinity. The court does not find that Officer LaValle's second-tier encounter, i.e. detention, with Mr. Cho was justified by a reasonable, articulable suspicion. And for those reasons, the court granted the motion to dismiss. That was on September 3rd. Then the next day, as a result of that ruling, the entire criminal case ended up being dismissed. So that's good news. The criminal case is gone. But you know what? Isn't it a bunch of garbage that Mr. Cho had to hire a lawyer, spend thousands of dollars in order to obtain that result? No crime had been committed. The clerk called out of concern for Mr. Cho's safety. Once the officers checked on Mr. Cho, they saw that he was fine and he offered to leave. That should have been it. They should have allowed him to leave. But they just had to have that crack. They just had to have his ID so that they could snoop around on his background and check to see if he had any warrants. Because after all, he is from New York. So there we have it. Even the judge in this jurisdiction where Officer LaValle is a police officer has made a finding that he violated Mr. Cho's constitutional rights. According to Mr. Cho's lawyer, he doesn't have any information that Officer LaValle has been disciplined for this in any way. And I assume that he has not because they were still trying to prosecute Mr. Cho. It really wasn't much of a gray area at all to see that arresting a guy for reading a book in his car during a thunderstorm at a gas station was a Fourth Amendment violation. So now Mr. Cho is going to file a civil lawsuit. He has a civil rights lawyer. I will put his information below, as well as the links to the raw body cam footage on Mr. Cho's YouTube page. I'll also include his GoFundMe, which to date has helped fund his legal battle. And it looks like since my last video, around $20,000 has been raised. Sadly, that is what somebody has to do to get justice in the criminal justice system in this country. It takes money, like $20,000 money. So many people don't have access to that and therefore don't have access to justice. That's why police officers like Officer LaValle are so confident when they're violating people's civil rights, because rarely can anyone even afford to do anything about it. Hopefully there will be some level of accountability in the civil rights lawsuit, but you know what? That's not enough. There needs to be more than that.
I know.
And you can help by sharing this footage. Everybody should see what Officer LaValle did, that he violated the Constitution just to jam up this innocent guy who wasn't doing anybody any harm. Quite the opposite. I'll continue to follow this one, and you can follow along by subscribing both here and at the blog at thecivilrightslawyer.com. You can follow me on X at John Bryant.
Okay. 62-year-old grandfather. Jesus, what is wrong with these people? Oh, God, I'm disgusted. I really am. This guy should have just shown his ID, problem solved. In a way, I agree, but in a way, I don't. But if he would have just shown it to them, after that, I still think they would have gone on to do something else. I just do. I don't know. But I would have shown it to them, and I still would have went after them, though, after. Trust that. Also, the way how disgusting they were going in to the store and, like, basically talking this woman into doing what she did so they could cuff him and take him, and making this poor guy pay all that money in this economy. Are you crazy? Like, you got to be evil, evil. Let me read this. If you don't stroke a cop's ego, they are gonna do anything to ticket/arrest you. The behavior used to be the exception, not the rule. Yeah, that's true. But the last 20 years has seen that behavior reversed. Absolutely. Great comment. Woo, woo. I know you don't agree, Jill. You don't like cops. That's fine. No. I agree that not all cops are like that. But I do agree that, because they're not all disgusting. But unfortunately, there are a lot of them that are disgusting. And I wish they'd be weeded out. But for some reason, they seem to get away with what they do, and I don't like that. A judge shouldn't always just listen. A cop said to me one time, I said, I don't remember what he said I did. I can't even remember. It was so long ago. And I said, but I didn't, whatever. And he's like, see this pen? And he waves a pen in my face, and he goes, whatever I write down is what happened. So he could just, basically he's telling me I could just say whatever the hell I want to, and I'm the one that's going to be believed, not you. And in that moment, I just felt sick, Also, man, I get so pissed off talking about this. There was an issue with a neighbor that my dad had, and he couldn't even get sleep. It got bad. Well, calling, like, the police would get involved. There was a few of them that were really nice about it, because I came there to see what the hell's going on, all that shit. And he was really nice. He was like, I actually know this guy. He was doing this in other places that he lived. The same shit. Guy lived below him, below my dad. And if you even walked across the floor, I mean, first of all, you could hear everything in that building he was living in. Like, the acoustics were ridiculous. And he was like, he does this is his thing. And so we were telling him how the lady who ran the place always would side with him. And I'm going to be honest, reverse racism does exist. Okay, it does. That's another topic, and it's one I don't want to get into. But I think something like that might have been going on. Okay. But there's a lot of reasons, but I don't want to get into it. But also, they weren't doing a damn thing about it. All right. So, long story short, a cop, my dad reported it again, and somehow, I don't even know what happened, but somehow I was there, but I was up in the my dad's apartment, and Thank God I wasn't downstairs because I would have gone straight to jail. Do not pass go, okay? This guy was screaming in my father's face. My father, who was in like his late 60s or something at the time, an older man, I mean, screaming in his face because he asked the cops, like, see, my dad didn't ever have to really deal with police, and I always told him, you know, you never know what you're gonna get. You don't. And sometimes you'll get good, sometimes not so good. This guy was going off on him, and it broke my heart to know that someone did that to him. And yeah, if I was down there, I would have lost it. But for those of you who stuck around, yes, thank you, Axelot. Please hit the like button. I would very much appreciate it. Let me just take a good look at these comments. To good cops' credit, they are, I'm sorry, they are running out of the force by, they're run out of the force by criminals with a badge. Yes, actually, a cop friend of mine told me something like that. Oh, thank you, Ron. Thank you. That's so sweet. That makes me feel good. Like, for real, it does. Because to be honest, I didn't think anyone was coming. Good cops often don't have a chance to make positive change. Great comment. Okay. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Oh, wait, yeah, let me read something. I have no issue with others' opinions. We can agree to disagree. They are bad cops, nurses, doctors, etc. Absolutely. And there are good ones too, right? Oh, that's what you said. Oh, look at that. Ronnie, member for 23 months. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you. Okay. I can only go by my personal experience. And in my opinion, but there are also good ones. And in my opinion, just follow the rules. Oh, look who you're talking to. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, guys, actually, I do owe you guys a story time because somebody did, like I always say, everything, not just super chats, go into the the goal. But I actually, if you guys don't mind, I hope this person isn't mad, but I'm going to have to move it to like the next one, maybe tomorrow. So if there might be either 2 stories tomorrow or the story time that's from today, okay? I will pay for parking even after hours. I get you. I know Jill doesn't like rules. Oh, thank you. No worries. Thank you. Because I do have something I need to do for my dad. So I didn't realize I've been rambling for so long. So yeah, I get you. And plus, let's do it when there's a little more people here. You know what I mean? I try to make it like that. But hey, if they're not here, they're not here, right? But I want that person to be here. The one that did it. Okay. All right, you guys, you all have a really great day, and I'll probably see you tomorrow because I am going to try and do something, as much as I can to get back in the swing. Okay. So I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And please hit the like button. And if you can, please leave a comment, whether you're watching this now or later, whatever. I would very much appreciate it. Oh God, not Hallmark. Oh God, on that note, have a good one, guys. I love you guys. Bye.